All right, I'm here with legendary broadcaster Roland Martin. What do you mean? What's the laugh about? It's true. So, Roland, what's your take on Kamala Harris's performance tonight?
I thought, first of all, she should have owned tonight. HBCU graduate, this debate on the HBCU campus. I thought she was going to come out and really hit that, get the crowd on your side. See, one of the things I think what happens with these debates that candidates don't do is you have to get the room, which then gets the folks who are watching. And that's critically important. Play to the room. I also think that when you look at, so she finally did that when she talked about the importance of black teachers and with the impact on how that translate in terms of kids who are going to college and or $2 trillion plan for HBCUs. But to me, should have been more of that much early on. Get in the room on her side. Same thing. Here you're on the campus of TSU, okay? Barbara Jordan and Mickey Leland. Okay, there's an institute named after them. I'm sitting there going, Booker, Harris, how you not bring it up? Again, that's how you get this room on your side, because you have to play to the audience, and I didn't do it. I thought tonight was crucial for her. After the first debate, stumbled the second debate. What I also don't understand is how can these candidates not see the questions coming? If you're Biden, they're going to bring up your comments from 73, 74, 75. Okay? You have to be able to say, that was my position then. This is what I'm going to do now, today. Boom, boom, boom. They sort of dance around it. Harris has to see the question coming. There are serious concerns people have about her record. She says there have been distortions. No, this is how I answer the question. Politicians evolve. And you know what? There was a time when Barack Obama and Joe Biden did not stand and support same-sex marriage like I did, and they evolved. I'm not the same politician today that I was 10, 15 years ago. So this is why I now support legalizing marijuana. This is why I now support having independent investigations. This is now why. That's all you have to do. But just answer it. But not answering it is going to cause the next debate for it to get asked again.
Yeah, 100% agree, which actually brings me to the other thing that you mentioned about Biden. So they ask him, you basically said, now again, it was 40 years ago, but you said that you don't give a damn what happened to black people 300 years ago. Now, he, instead of walking it back or saying, hey, I didn't mean it, or whatever answer he's going to give, he talks about how we got to play record players to kids. I mean, how bad an answer was that?
No, an awful answer that folks did not, it made no sense whatsoever. But here's also the mistake, I think, that we see. And at one point, he actually said it earlier when that was a question. When you can't just talk about slavery, you have to deal with also Jim Crow and those things that happened. And so if we really want to be honest, let's just cut to the chase. Joe Biden was a young white male senator in a northeastern state in the early 70s. We were 5 years removed from the assassination of Dr. King. White folks in America were freaking out. There was white flight happening all across the country. They were like, we are holding on to ours. That's what the whole deal was. That was the state of the nation at that time. Okay? Is he going to answer that answer like that? No. We know that's exactly what the state was. But you have to be able to say, and he has to be able to say, you know what, folks? We have to deal with the reality of white fear. If there are people in this country who were fearful of what was coming on, which is where we were with civil rights, just like we are right now. So this is how you flip it. You say we are 24 years away from America becoming a nation as a majority people of color. And the reality is that there are white Americans who are scared to death of these changing demographics. But this is the nation, this is where we're going, and this is what we as a nation must do today. Boom, boom, boom. But to sit here and try to, you're going all over the place. Dude, no. Stand there, confront it, and lay out a path forward.
Yeah. On to Joaquin Castro. Is it true that he's a gangster?
Julian Castro.
I'm sorry, Julian Castro.
He gave 0 Fs tonight. If this was my show, which is Roland Martin Unfiltered, I would have just said it. But no, he hit 3 different candidates in one exchange. I'm sitting here going, what I tweeted was, I said, Julian Castro came to tonight's debate with a box full of grenades and was just pulling pins and was just rolling them down the stage. He didn't give them who he was blowing up. But that's also where he is. Look, on Monday, Essence Magazine, the Black Women's Roundtable, dropped their survey. Julian Castro, great guy, okay? I've known him since he was Secretary of HUD. Met him when he was Mayor of San Antonio. He'd been a native of Houston. He is polling lower with black women than Donald Trump. Okay. You have no shot at the presidency when Donald Trump is polling 2.3% among black women in that survey, and you're at 1%.
Yeah, but a lot of that is name recognition, isn't it? I mean, if Julian Castro is running against Donald Trump, he's going to win 95% of African-American women or 97%.
That's if he's running against Donald Trump. Here's my whole point. You're a Democrat. Okay, a dead Democrat should be polling higher among black women than Donald Trump. I'm just saying, and I think that, but this is also, again, so this is one of the issues for me with these candidates. I really thought when Castro got passed over in 2016 by Hillary Clinton, he was on the short list for VP. I thought what he was going to do is he was going to create, and this is what I would have done, I thought he was going to create, in essence, an organization, lock down his support among Latinos, okay? Do that, go hard when it comes to voter mobilization, hit the circuit, take advantage of black organizations, criminal justice reform, go to the National Bar Association, go to the National Medical Association, and use those years to actually build yourself up. That's what they should have done. So the problem is he didn't really do that. So now you run for president, and we still don't know you. You were Mayor of San Antonio. You were HUD Secretary under Obama, and here's a perfect example. You were the HUD Secretary under President Obama. You're on the debate stage at Texas Southern University. Do you know what is right across the street from here? No, right across the street. I don't mean 4 blocks. Yank, right across the street, the CUNY Homes, a massive public housing complex. How do you not say that? How do you not say, folks, we might be on a college campus, but right across the street is a massive public housing complex. This is my plan. Housing never comes up tonight. You got Americans right now, black people lost 53% of their wealth to the home foreclosure crisis from 2007 to present day. You don't bring it up? You're the Secretary of HUD. That's your core strength. Again, that's what I don't understand. Like, damn the question. I don't need the moderator to ask that question to me. Say, you know what? We haven't gotten a question in 3 debates on housing. This is my housing plan. This is how we are able to create wealth. Folks be able to get to own homes. We need to stop selling these homes to these hedge funds and these. Okay, that's an answer. Yeah. How do you not do? Play to your strength. Didn't do it.
All right, one last one. Elizabeth Warren.
I keep telling everybody, I've been saying this, Elizabeth Warren, if this was a Billboard chart, she's going up and she has a bullet. Because first of all, Elizabeth Warren's moment really was 2016. She should have run. You run when you're at your hottest. That was her moment, okay? Hillary, no. She would have beat Hillary Clinton. Yep. She was and so I had this actually is a true story. Elizabeth Warren was on my TV One show, Washington Watch. It was my Sunday morning show. So we launched that in 2009. She's on 2 or 3 times. I literally said, that woman runs for president, I'll work for her campaign. Here's why. Because she understands how to speak to bread and butter issues in an empathetic way, bringing knowledge that also has fire behind it. And that's why if I'm Biden and if I'm Sanders, I'm worried as hell. I can tell you there are a lot of black female activists out there who are really appealed by Elizabeth Warren. If you're Senator Harris, you better be damn concerned because that's the piece there. She knows how. And again, one of the riffs on Senator Sanders is he always sounds angry. Okay, which first of all, look, that's him. That's who he is. But she's able to soften that but speaking the same way. The thing is going to be, how do you connect with those voters, whether they're suburban women, whether they are those disaffected white men, whether they are those rural black workers, Latino workers as well. The candidates, I'm telling you, out of all the folks there, real preseason is over. Regular season now starts. That's the person. If I'm Biden, I'm Sanders, I'm really paying attention. Right now, there are 3 tiers in this race. It's Biden, Sanders, Warren, tier 1. It's Harris, Buttigieg, and Beto in tier 2, and everybody else in the bottom tier.
I'd put Yang instead of Beto, but yes.
Well, Yang down there, he's not. No, great guy, but he's not. He's in the 3rd tier. He's not in the 2nd tier. Again, Beto's on the edge. He's on the bottom edge of the 2nd tier, really 3rd tier. Because really, the 2nd tier is really Buttigieg and Harris. But that's where we are. Also, Buttigieg's answer on the race issue tonight was a great answer. But his problem is, it's not known among black folks. So he's doing horrible, 1%. Look, you can't win Democratic nomination. But he's working real hard. He hired Brandon Neal. That was a huge hire for him. Expect to see some movement there.
All right, Roland Martin. And tell everybody where they can watch you.
Of course, Roland Martin Unfiltered, digital show. We live stream every day, YouTube, Facebook, Periscope. I had a hell of a first year, and so looking to build it further. So 6 p.m. Eastern. And so just trying to be like this guy right here.
All right, guys. Thank you, Roland. Appreciate it.
Baby.
All right.
I'm going to get you one of these suits.
I'm not going to wear it as well as you, but yes. Like what you see? Click the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss another video from the Young Turks.